PULLARSTRECKER Last updated 10:59, September 22, 2017. Fairfax Media has reported a drop in revenues at its New Zealand arm, Stuff, weeks ahead of its legal challenge to the bloc on its proposed merger with NZME. Fairfax Media has reported that its New Zealand revenues are down 10% in Australian dollar terms during its new financial year that started on June 26. The figure was included in a trading update provided by the company to the Australian Stock Exchange on Thursday evening. In New Zealand dollar terms, revenues from its New Zealand business, which will be rebranded Stuff, were down 7%. The difference in the figures was caused by the depreciation of the Kiwi against the Australian dollar. Read more. Fairfax's New Zealand arm has very strong base with or without merger. Fairfax Media boss Greg Highwood says New Zealand revenue drop shows the level of stress deadlines set in Fairfax's merger appeal. The New Zealand business incorporates Stuff as well as newspapers including the Dominion Post, the Press and the Sunday Star Times. Sydney-based Fairfax Media said that overall its revenues during the first 12 weeks of the financial year were down between 4 and 5% on the previous year. The digital revenues of Australian real estate listings business Domain were up 22%, and its overall revenues up 13%. Revenues from Fairfax Metro Media business in Australia, which includes the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age, were down about 11%. Its Australian community media business saw a 10% revenue fall. Fairfax also cautioned that Domain's costs were likely to rise 13% this year, from last year's figure of $203 million and $221 million, or by 10% once the impact of acquisitions was excluded. Spokesman Brad Hatch said the company was continuing to implement cost-saving measures. Fairfax shares closed down 2 cents at 95 cents on the ASX in the wake of the trading update. The company's appeal against the Commerce Commission's decision to decline authorization for its merger with rival media business NZME is due to kick off at the High Court in Wellington next month. Stuff.